Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. Polygon also moving further into the direction of my target area. We talked about it. We talked about this target area down here. Polygon is still quite far away from that target area, and I had a few questions why Polygon did drop so much in the last few days. And from my understanding or my view is that this is happening more than other cryptos, at times. Certainly we had, I think, drops of 15 to 20% for Polygon. Dropped stronger than some other cryptos. My view is because it is still quite far away from the target area. So basically what Polygon did, it started much later with the correction. I mean, it moved all the way to, basically new all-time highs until the end of December. And many cryptos already started in, the correction in September, October, November. And it was not until end of December that Polygon started the correction. Therefore, it has a lot to catch up to the downside, similar to Harmony One and Phantom, whereas MATIC is even slower to move to the downside than these cryptos. So yeah, it has lost more. It has even come down to around 124. You know that my key level here is $1. If we drop below $1, I think then we are most certainly going to get into my target area at $1. There is still a chance for the bulls to, basically to start up here. I would personally prefer that scenario where Polygon is doing a very clean ABC correction with a wave C, dropping below the wave A low here. So the wave A that was in July 21 also came down to around 60 cents, and I would like to see this price again at least, but hopefully a little bit lower, all the way down to 30 cents. Similar price range as Cardano and similar price range as XRP Ripple. And I have remained, we talked first about a potential bullish scenario, but then as this became longer and longer and we didn't really see a breakout to new all-time highs, that is when I warned you and took some profits up here in this region. Then we saw a lower high, and that was really the last warning that we then dropped below this ascending trend line. Then we had the head and shoulders here that we talked about as well. That was broken, all as expected, and we're moving further into the region here of the target area. Now we're still quite a lot away, still quite far away from that area. From the current price to the downside there, that would be another whopping 57%. So it would need, in a move down, really do quite a bit of a sell-off, or MATIC would not be able to or should not recover as much now. Maybe when Bitcoin recovers a bit, MATIC should stay sideways to really reach that target area in the end. There's no point staying at a higher level. It really needs to finish that correction off as well, just to get a clean cut, and not to leave any sort of bad feelings on this chart, because it really needs to do that clean correction, and then we can start a nice new wave to the upside. All right, and we can take a look at what I would expect for the next price wave to the upside in terms of price target. So I'll go here to the weekly chart, just zoom in a little bit, and then we can take a look at the fibs. So let me just draw the fibs properly here from the low to that previous high. And I would certainly expect in the next major wave up the price to reach at least the 1.618 extension. That would be at $4.42. So even from that point of view, you can understand that we actually need to drop a little bit lower, because these Fibonacci extensions for many other altcoins are already showing a 10x from the current price. Now for Polygon MATIC, it would only be a 3x. So the price really should drop into that region of, maybe 60 cents, maybe 30 cents. And then it would also be a 10x or maybe even 15x. But maybe we can even get to the 200%. That would be at $5.41. And that would only be the next wave up. But to get there, we need to do we need to finish the correction first. Currently, I have no sign that the correction could be finished. I mean, you can see it even in the weekly chart here, that wick to the downside, that Polygon made a lower low. It broke the previous low, made a lower low, and therefore that potential immediate uptrend is invalidated as well. We recently broke below the 200-day moving average anyway. Here on the weekly chart as well, there is much more room for further downside. Other cryptos are much lower here on the indicators, which just shows that in the next move down, Polygon could drop quite a bit. All right, and here also on the MACD, on the weekly MACD, the momentum is just still increasing to the downside. Here rather sideways movement, but in the red zone here on the 4-day chart, and also here on the RSI further downside potential. It can drop all the way down to 30 or even lower. We're currently above 40, so all of that, especially if you're in the bearish range, just shows there's further downside potential here on the 2-day chart as well. Recently another bearish crossover on the MACD. Again, everything pointing to further downside. Yeah, here on the daily as well, there is nothing that would convince me. 4-hour chart shows a bit of an upside, yeah. Shows here again the potential of a bullish crossover, but it's only the 4-hour chart. And the reason it is moving to the upside is just because we were here oversold on the 4-hour chart, yeah, on the shorter time frames, nearly oversold. And then it just has to give a bit of a reaction to the upside. But if you take a look at what the chart is doing here on the 4-hour chart, you can just see this downtrend, right? Lower highs and lower lows. So it's continuing its downtrend as expected. No news really, or no change in perspective, no change in approach. I would watch out for the $1 level. That will be important support. I'm quite certain we're going to get there. If we are breaking that, then we can look at price levels between 60 cents and 30 cents. All right, hopefully you liked the update about Polygon MATIC. If you did, please smash the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment for the algorithm. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership for access to Telegram, Discord, and the weekly live stream. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.